the ops. Arm out the window, let them see the shots. Mask on, Halloween coming. Jumping out the ride, we gon' steam something. Cause they ain't want us in this rap shit. Yo, what's up, man?
Nah. What's going on?
You know, living a dream. I'm here.
I know. I see a lot of things going on the page. You active as hell. I want to be as active as you when I grow up.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I stopped for a little while, and then I had to rebrand a little bit. I used to go by two-tone because of the skin thing, so you could laugh. Insert joke button. Right. And then I was fucking with a squad. I could curse?
Yeah.
I was fucking with a squad.
You gotta ask the boss first. You gotta confirm with the boss first.
Yeah, so I was running with a team in Rockaway called Beach Boys in Beach City or whatever. We was doing a couple things. But it got like, I wouldn't say, it's not boring. It's kind of repetitive. It's almost like when there's 4 people in a group, you can't do what you want to do creatively. And I feel like that happens with a lot of people. Dipset, Slaughterhouse, a lot of stuff. So I start like falling back off the music a little bit. They start doing their own thing and stuff. So I'm like, oh, we could do our own thing. Cool. Jump back into it. And then I'm like, I hate the way musically it sounds like, oh, two-tone featuring. Like, I'm like, oh, that's kind of corny. So I went back. I started chilling with my people as they go to like battle rap events and stuff like that. And then for some reason, somebody called me Uno because to spell two-tone, there's a 1 in it, like 2-T-O-N-E. And since I'm Spanish, they made it Uno. And then in football, I was always called the Wolf because I was like, I would howl for people for some reason. I don't know why that happened. I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. So that's how I got the Wolf part. I just added it. Plus, Wolf stands for Wicked Ones Live Forever. Just something I used to run with back in the day. It was like a Halo thing for us. So just a bunch of things that added the new name.
Gotcha.
And then I started running with the new name, and then it was like, it just clicked. I did like a Hot 97 thing on Instagram. That was like the first major thing that popped off. I won like a little competition, and Loaded Lux picked me up to join the Hot 97 Top Shelf Freestyle or whatever. And we did that, went to Harlem, met with a lot of dope people. Shout out to Amadeus, who got like super platinum records with like Neo and a couple other people. Amadeus is dope. Look him up, Instagram, all of that. Super genuine dude too. He's not like one of those dudes who like, yeah, what's up? Yeah. Nah, he'll stop, talk to you,
chop it up,
do a couple things. So that kind of like what really, really started everything. And then once I started posting that, my music plays just went crazy. Like, it's like almost like FOMO. Like, you know how people like scared of missing out on things? So they saw High 97 and like, yo, I know this nigga. He get the mozzarella sticks from up the block. So my play started going crazy, and then I started running with it a little bit more. And then I just went into like full, like whatever I could do, I'm gonna just do it. Like content. Every week, people were sending me TikTok beats. I was doing TikTok beats. People sending me like ideas. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just do that. Yo, rap on this, I'm gonna rap on it. Like whatever I could do, I was just doing it.
Seize the opportunity.
Yeah, that's how it went. And then I just started clicking with a bunch of stuff. I got that feature with Axel Leon. I don't know if anybody know about him, but he's a super rapper, like super lyrical rapper. He did the BET Awards and all of that other stuff, and I hit him on some. I was hitting everybody. I dropped a song called Hooligans, and before I had anybody on it, I was hitting up everybody, even up to and including Jim Jones. He got back like 10 bands. It's like, the Drake song? He was like, yeah, that's the rate. Like, but that come with the video, all that other stuff. I'm like, I mean, I fuck with Jim. I love his music, but I was like, 10 bands. Like, even if I had it, I ain't got it. Like, that ain't. I got a whole kid. I can't just give you 10 bands. It's not happening. So I went around the way, just hitting different people. Tony Sunshine even. 2 bands, and I do it right now. Whatever you got, I'll take right now. Right. That was a little thirsty for me, but I respect it, like whatever. But I wanted him too, and I was like, you know what, let me hold off real quick. Spoke to my mans, and he was like, yo, bro, just go after people you really listen to. And I was like, yeah.
Works for me.
I hit up Axe, for literally, yo, Axe, got this track. I hear you on it, bro, like deadass. Boom, sent them. Hit me immediately, bro. Send me everything. I'm going to do it right now. And I was on my way to Florida. It was like quarantine. I'm like, I got stuff to do. It's going to keep me not thinking about if Axe is really going to do it.
Right.
I left Florida. I left Jersey at 9 o'clock at night. I got to Florida at 1. At 2:30, when I finally like realized I was in Florida, I had the verse.
That's fire. That's fire.
He said, yo, bro, just pay for the engineer session. He sent me the receipt. I paid the engineer off. That was it. He ain't charged me. He's like, yo, this is fire. If I can get French to listen to it, like, would you mind French on it? It's like, get your nigga.
Would I mind?
Would I mind? Yeah, bro, whatever. So I linked up with him or whatever. He want to shoot the video too, but it's like he in album mode. So he's flying between Cali and Puerto Rico and doing all his own thing. So that video might be out a little bit more into the summertime, which is perfect, but nothing's really open, so I'm not going to drop that song again without the video. You feel what I'm saying? So
that's the bummer right now.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's it. It's been so much since then. I did the Teremana video I showed you.
That's the fire joint, right?
And then fucking The Rock posted that
That's
shit.
unbelievable. When you see something like that, it's just you got to wipe your eyes.
Yo,
like,
bro.
How was that feeling when you wake up and you see that repost?
Yo, no lie. I mean, you could look on his page to this day. It's a month after the vote was supposed to happen, the presidential thing, right? I did it a whole month earlier, right? Because he had like this thing called Teremana Tuesday, and I was like, "Yo, bros, let's lock in the studio real quick. Let's do something, and let's do a little commercial type thing." Because he posting everybody. But everybody's just like, salud, like, to The Rock, whatever.
I see that. Pictures
and I'm like, I'm just like,
but
when he's posting them, he's posting 10, 12 photos or whatever the case may be, and everybody's on a slide, like whoever posted for the day. So I'm like, yo, bro, we got to do something fire. Found a beat, like randomly I found the beat. That beat, I wrote the verse to the hook part of the beat, because that's the part that I fuck with. And I was like, yo, let's just shoot something crazy real quick, like little... Put the logo in it, like let's make it like something official. Cool. We posted it. I got like almost 1,000 views, but he didn't post it. So I'm like, cool, but at least I got it. It looked official. It looked like I actually did the commercial, whatever.
Yeah, it looked
right. It looked mad genuine.
You gotta look to it already.
Right. So I was chilling, and then I went to sleep one night, and my man's this dude. I haven't spoken to this dude since high school. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, bro. Yo, gotta tell you, I know it's random, but you've been doing your thing. He called me on Facebook Messenger.
That's crazy.
Yo, bro, you've been doing your thing. And now The Rock sharing you about to blow up. I said, facts.
Wait a minute. One second.
I go on the gram, 100,000 views in like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, shit. I start texting my peoples like, I'm not famous or nothing. I mean, I can't call The Rock, but I kind of know him and shit. So I start sending it, and it's going crazy. Like, everybody's like, yo, son, you know The Rock? Yo, what the... And then what made it dope is that it was the only video by itself, and he quoted one of the bars. And I was like, he heard this shit.
Right. It wasn't just
right,
post
like
that because you see
and then he ain't post no, like, corny bar. He posted, like, a bar. I was like... Damn,
listen.
Right. So now it's almost my resume right now. Right. Like I just text people like, yo, I've been on Hot 97 twice. I got over 1 million views. I was on the Rock page, and I got a song with Actually on. I'm just saying, whatever you doing, I'm doing it too. Like, what's up? So it was dope. I mean, that's kind of like where I'm at right now. So I kind of wanted the clout everybody else was having in the neighborhood, but I'm not that rapper. Like a lot of niggas, they rely on the image of everybody being with them. You know what I mean? Like a lot of hood rappers, you see them in a video, and it's a whole bunch of people who don't do shit behind them. What that nigga do right here? He the shooter. I know him.
It's the image, right?
But I don't know who he.
It's always the image.
The dude who make the sandwich, why he there? So it's like, I never wanted the image. That's not me. Like, if I'm going to have a bunch of people in my video, it's going to be the niggas who play Yu-Gi-Oh!, the niggas who play Halo that's nice, the ballers that play, and then some of the get money niggas I know. And that's it. But we not gonna be all in one shot. Like, I gotta make a certain video for one of these people to be in it. But
understandable.
I'm good with all that.
So how was the Uno growing up? Was it bar heavy? You was rapping in school. You was battling in school.
Nah.
None of that.
To be honest, I got into it like a lot more after school. I mean, I used to do stuff. Both my brothers either did rap. My brother used to do beats on the table. Like
that's hood. Automatic.
He'd be at the dinner table.
That was the battle. That was the first battle.
Bro, it was like the Clips beat. Remember
who could slam better?
Bro, it was mad crazy. So I would always try to like fake. You know how like when you drunk and you freestyle with your friends? Like, yeah. So I'm chilling with Rico. Ay bendito. I ain't got a point, but I shoot a free throw. Like, you know what I mean? It was like that. So I was trying to do stuff like that. And my brother would always try to make beats on the table. So my man would, with his fingers. I'm lying? Oh. He would literally, like, he would
throw the pen in there, too.
Throw a pen, bro. And then stop with the pen, like, mid-beat. Go to the edge of the table. I'm like, yeah, to the point I just like, yo, I'm going to just whatever. And then after I had moved in, me and my brothers moved into a spot. And it was always music around. And I always liked it. Like, I used to do, like, poetry and stuff. I feel like that's mad cliche. All rappers do poetry. But I started with that. And then after high school, I really got, like, went to the studio here and there, did some stuff. And then I got with the team that rap because they used to come to the crib. And they was already into that, like, doing it.
Polished off. More little polished.
So they was like, yo, bro, you got it. Like, so I started doing it, too. But then I noticed, like, the sound of everybody around me is, like, weird, not weird, but just like you could tell their favorite rapper ain't DMX. You feel me? Like my favorite rapper is DMX.
Right.
Like that's what made me go. There's no other rapper. I don't care if your favorite rapper is Jay-Z. He's the GOAT, hands down, by far, by a million. I don't care if you like Eminem. I don't care if you like KRS-One. Hov's the GOAT. I'm not debating with nobody.
That's not arguable.
That's not even. It's not even close. It's not even. Yo, Hov's shirt. Yeah. Nah, I hear you. He's good. And let me tell you, he would be the GOAT.
Oh yeah.
But he don't got enough.
That's the only argument that I would agree with.
Greatest album ever. Look, your man got the greatest album ever.
Absolutely. Arguably.
But it's not enough content. Same thing when people be like Big Pun, fire artist, one of the greatest. Not enough content.
Very true.
You feel what I'm saying?
Very true.
If we did like a versus battle, you're going to lose.
It's an argument that you can't really... you're going to go into fairy tale mode if you go about it. But the what if... If that never happened...
We don't got to do that with Jay. Jay was saying shit that right now rappers can't do.
But Brooklyn would have never been lost if he was still here.
Who?
The shirt, bro.
Oh, yeah. You're right. I tell you what, though. You don't want.
It would be more of a battle. It would be, you know what I'm saying? Because right now you say arguably Hov, he got it.
Right, but then you got to think about this though. Hov evolved with everything. So even with him staying to himself in the same like musically, you don't know if Biggie could have did that.
He walked in advanced though. He walked in already more advanced. He 10 years in front of everybody else.
I'm not debating that. Trust me, Big was nasty, but. Had he not been able to elevate and transform to everything, Hov still do that. He could jump on the bro.
But you was about to explain your big difference between X and a Hov and everybody.
Right. So Hov's the GOAT,
right?
No doubt. X got that. How did I miss that? Like I almost feel like my one thing is like going to my pops like you couldn't sleep with mom a little earlier, bro. Like I miss concerts from that. Like you can't. There's no Woodstock '99. DMX sells out the continent. Everybody in the world was at this concert.
Right.
My man comes out in a red jumpsuit. People are passing out. They're shooting water in the air so that people don't die in the crowd. And they going crazy. They don't know stop, drop, shut down. Nah, they know the lyrics to every song. Right. White, black, Spanish. I don't care what you are. That's crazy. There's not a lot of artists, even now, who could sell out anything. The Garden, the Yankee Stadium, like whatever it is. Name a venue. There's not a lot of artists who could sell it out by themselves.
New York is hard.
Jay,
it's hard to be a favorite in New York.
Jay, no doubt, Big.
Yeah,
but
it's New York rappers that can't sell out his stuff in New York.
Keep it like this. X, we all know X a crackhead, or was a crackhead at one point.
Right.
We erased that from as soon as you hear X gonna be on a podcast.
We never cared while it was going on either. We
always
tuned
in because he gave you that feeling.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
It was something about he still don't conform.
The grittiness is unmatched.
And that's what you remember. Like growing up, even if you wasn't a hood dude, it was around us. You still saw it. Chinese store with the rib tips and the hot. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like that's what we know. So when he say it, it's almost super relatable. Once they start rapping about cars that you never owned, it's a dope concept. True. I want to own that. So good looking. But X was talking about
What I see every day.
I punch people in the face right here, and you like, damn, I got punched in the face right there. That's crazy.
Oh, I remember seeing somebody get punched in the face.
Right here. You know what I mean? So when It's Dark and Hell is Hot dropped, I probably burned that CD through my CD player, bro. I was wilding with that album. It was so many classics on that album, and I still put it up against most people who come out right now.
True.
Matter of fact, that's like the grading for me. Like if you really rapping on your album, I'm comparing it to that.
But I mean, in today's game, how many ones in the last 10 can we compare to anything that we will hold up to those standards? I would feel. Because everybody that we hold up to those standards come from that era. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Most of the albums that we talk about come from back then.
But that's why I say what I say about Big is because look at M. M was on a pinnacle, like a crazy pinnacle. Mm. And you can't say you like every Eminem album after maybe the Eminem show or Encore maybe.
I feel like the lyrical ability that he brings is what we rate him on, not actual content, because
that's not
it's
fair.
Not relatable.
That's
relatable
not fair because
is what you just said about X. And how many things do you relate when M speaks?
That's not fair.
I don't relate to a lot of things that he rap about.
Right, but if it's just lyrical content, the stuff that some of these mumble rappers be saying be dope. It's just how they say it. It's
that's true.
They wanted to bounce rather than to hit. M wasn't like that. M, you could throw in an M song back in the day and be like, oh, this is great. Stan?
Yeah.
There's never going to be another Stan. You could write a million songs. It's not going to be Stan.
Is it relatable?
Stan?
Are you?
Bro, Michael Jackson had bitches passed out. Yeah, there's a Stan. Michael Jackson has stands. Everybody got a stand. All the major artists got a stand somewhere.
That's true.
But it ain't going to be another one of those. He not going to write another one of those.
Nah.
So it's over. You can't say that about Jay. Jay dropped Drug Dealers Anonymous and everybody remember, oh, Jay could rap.
That's true.
444, even if you wasn't into that kind of content, when you listen to it, you like, Jay could rap.
Right.
if he go on 197 right now, everybody's going to be like, yeah, Jay could rap. So it's like.
But he not rapping relatable now. It's nothing we can relate to. He not in the bracket that we, you know what I'm saying?
People look at you strange and say you changed, huh? Like I worked that hard to stay the same.
Right.
That's the kind of shit you think of. Like me right now, I won't rap about shit that was happening back then.
Don't make no sense.
And I don't do that no more.
Right.
I'm not punching people in the face or nothing like that. Not that I was like, but you wasn't gonna hurt me. Now I'm like, all right, bro, whatever you say is what you say. Like, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm out.
Whether I punch you in the face or not, I still gotta get up and go to work tomorrow.
Right. So if I could avoid that, I'm avoiding that. I'd rather go on vacation.
So what's making it now in the way things are set up for now? What's success? Like, what do you say is where you want to be?
I'm gonna be honest. Music is priority. But the way I'm going to create music from now on is the difference that I'm going. I don't want to be a rapper per se, right? I'm not chasing being on stage and do like.
When is stages coming back?
No,
that's another question too.
April, probably.
So we say.
I mean, whenever.
I mean, like Atlanta's open. We could do a show.
Right, Miami. You see what happened in Miami like 2 days ago, like, but. That's not what I'm chasing no more. That's what I wanted. I mean, obviously, when you start rapping, you're like, I'm going to get millions of dollars, blah, blah, blah. But that's not, and not that it can't be reality, but I'm more so worried about my daughter's 13, right? I got to figure out a way to make my hobby make me money at the same time. So chasing that, I'm going to look foolish because everybody's doing that. So how do I monetize what I do and try to navigate through 1,000,001 people in this little pool? Mm-hmm. So what I'm going to start doing is the same thing I did with The Rock. Hip-hop culture is everything. Nothing moves without hip-hop culture. Sneakers, clothing, businesses, movies, everything moves through hip-hop culture. And this goes for anybody in our culture who relates. Find what you do that has hip-hop in it, and let's make money, right? So if I have to go to, for instance, VaynerMedia, right? I don't know if everybody know who Gary Vee is, but he has Vayner Sports, Vayner Gaming, Vayner everything except for Vayner Music, because he doesn't have that hip hop culture behind him, right? So what I bring to that table, and I haven't done this yet, but it's in my mind of how to make this work is, why doesn't Gary Vee have a hip hop song attached to his Vayner Gaming? That would be more relatable. You know, he drops a Fortnite tournament. I do the theme song for the commercial he does. And connect my hip hop and bring hip hop audiences
Right to what's already popping.
Fortnite already has hip hop culture. Fortnite is hip hop culture.
With the dancing and all of that.
They've taken everything.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why are we gonna let everybody else monetize what we made hot? So figure out what you like, hip hop related, and adapt it to whatever it is you going for. If your thing is beats, musically, everything is connected, right? You could go do scores for movies and create it through everything. Look at the NBA; they don't use regular songs anymore.
Nah, not at
the
all.
NFL just had the Weeknd do the whole halftime show. That's all hip hop. Right. He's popping because he went through a hip hop artist, and he got popping in the scene, and now we made that pop culture is hip hop culture.
It's always been.
So, to me, that's my outlet. I'm going to find a way to monetize what I do. You could be the famous rapper who does all the shows and have to keep doing shows to make money, and I'm going to go behind the scenes and be that dude who did a commercial for Reese's, a commercial for Teremana, and I'll get my bread like that, and I'm chilling. My daughter's cool. I don't have to deal with the burden of being famous. I don't need to be known. I need my daughter to be like, yo, Dad, I need this. And Dad could go.
Easy.
And I'd rather that because that's successful to me. When my daughter comes to me and go, yo, I need this. And I could go, here you go.
That's what's up.
And that's it.
That's what's up. So let's go back to the Lux joint. Let's talk about that experience right there, because for New York, that's a big one right there. I
be putting on my story like every couple months. Like, don't forget I rap.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so the Loaded Lux thing was dope. I mean, he DM'd me as soon as I did the contest on Instagram. I actually found out the last night I had left work and I was on my way. I was on a train, and if anybody been on the A train late at night, it's two bums and the dude with the cane who bang on the door on the train. So they at the end, and I'm sitting and I'm reading. I'm like, oh shit, it's a contest, but it ended at midnight. It was like 11:51. I'm like one of the last people. I'm like, oh shit, all right, hold up. Yeah. So I stand up. I'm like, nah, this look corny. Let me do it. Let me try to make it look effortless. I sit back down. I look at the bums. I'm like, damn, I don't want them to be like in my business. But then I'm like, they bums, like whatever.
They ain't got no business.
Right. So I'm like, all right, let me just do it. I did it like twice, and it wasn't coming out the way I wanted to. And I'm like, scratch that. I got a verse I ain't never lay down. I do the verse. I put it up. 2 days later, I'm at work, and I'm like, my phone is going off, and I'm like, all right, I don't know why it's going off, because everybody I had to talk to know I'm at work. And then I go on break and I look at my phone. Yo, you've been chosen to do the top 16 for High 97. I'm like, I done ran out the store. Forgot I was a manager, all of that. I left the whole store. I'm called, yo, guess what I'm sending you the picture right now. Everybody's like, wow, hype. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Lux hit me in my DM like, yo, your verse was fire. Here's what we're going to do. He laid out the details, whatever the case may be. These people are going to be in contact with you. Cool. We get to the actual day of, and it was supposed to be nobody could bring a +1. And for some reason, that meant if you from New York, you definitely have a +1. But I didn't know that.
Right.
So everybody got somebody with them. I'm like, damn, I'm really solo in this shit.
I'm the only one that listens to the rules.
So we get in. Lux is there. Amadeus is there. 5 is there. Like, mad people are there. And I see Lux. And I'm like, yo, bro, good looking on the opportunity. He was like, Wolf, my man. He said, I almost remember your whole verse. Fire, bro. You fire, king. Da-da-da-da. Talking like how Lux talk.
Right.
And in my mind, I'm like, it's almost like seeing somebody who does what you do at a higher level, right? So you DJ, who's one of your favorite DJs?
I mean, if I see I'm trying to put it in the Lux frame because you gotta think New York.
Right.
So if I see, damn, I mean Jam Master is probably the one.
All right, you see Jam and he go, yo, I loved your set. You gonna be like, yo, what the fuck?
Right.
So when he said it, I'm like, cool, da-da-da. Even to the point where when he's calling us up to the stage to do the actual rapping scene, he's looking at names and going, who's next? Or he didn't do that for me. Oh, my man Wolf is next.
Like,
Wolf, where you at? I'm like, oh, my stuff really fucking
right.
me.
Remember.
And then that's where I learned, like, it's very different when you rapping in front of people like that. Because I fucked up crazy.
Right.
I don't even watch that show. Because I know, like, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. My bars was there.
Right.
For some reason, I lost all my breath control, how to just be poised, all of that. And I do this. Like, I could rap. When people be like, you not a rapper, rap. All right, watch this. Da-da-da-da-da. Niggas be like, oh, shit, you can rap. Right. But with all the stuff that was going on, I mean, like, I just, for some reason, I didn't stumble, but it was like I was out of breath. The beats didn't seem like I was fucked up. And when I got off stage, he was like, that ain't you, bro. I know that's not you because that's not the shit you was spitting.
That's crazy.
So, but he bigged me up. He was like, yo, like when we spit outside, yo, your verses is fire, bro. Like, so dope experience. I hate that it happened that way. Cool. I ended up getting another shot with the Pepsi joint because I was on that show. Yo, try to do the Pepsi thing, and I was like, I'm not fucking this one up. Y'all gonna get some work on this.
Have to.
And then that's how the Pepsi Hot 97 thing popped off. So we got into that, and I was killing people. Like, bro.
Who had won the first one was?
Shayna Ashley. Bro, let me tell you something about this. I don't know. We're going to have to post this part. I love Shayna Ashley. There's nothing I'm going to take away from her. You won fair and square. I would never say I won that because I know I messed up.
Right.
Even if people be like, yo, your shit was fire, though. No, because I know I could have went crazy. Everybody had a chance to stumble once and then we'll re-record.
Right.
I promise on my daughter's life, bro, we reshot her part 50 times.
She choking battles. Can I post that?
You can post, yo, bro, 50 times. I was like,
I mean, that's not. She choking battles.
I was like, yo, you crazy? How we even letting this happen? To be honest, the dude Army Regine who went, I believe the first out of everybody in show number 1, I honestly thought he had the craziest verse.
Right.
But it was almost like he's a battle rapper. And I'm not saying this is what happened, but it almost looked like Lux is a battle rapper. He got homegirl from the same hood, and they just couldn't afford for her to lose because the platform was really based off her after that. She had the most views.
Exactly. When I seen I seen it as you my guy. You telling me as it's going on, as the vote's going on, I'm checking in. That's the notable name I see. I see her. I know what it is. I know Lux. I know what it is.
I got it. I knew this wasn't a win for me. Right. I mean, I would have had to win crazy, but I knew this wasn't a win for me. I just thought that part right there was like
a little corny on that.
That's corny. You can't do that. But she won. Shout out to her. She won't win again. I promise you that. We step onto another platform.
It's funny that now that you get a backstory, when you look at it, she's poised, like she's commanding the attention. You could tell, but now when you take the 50 takes,
but I'm saying if you look at if you watch the show all over again, just watch how many angles pop up, and it's almost like, oh,
now I get it.
Yeah. So I mean.
You learn, right?
Not everybody does it in one shot and one take, and I'm cool with that. But don't tell me these are the rules, and then those ain't the rules, bro. Right. Because that's not fair.
The +1, now the takes.
Right. Because now in my head, even if that's not the case, it looked like she was supposed to win anyway.
Right.
Like we just here, which is cool because I like the opportunity. Was crazy. So I'm not taking nothing away from the whole experience was dope. Lux was dope. Shayna is my girl. Like I got her on the gram. She show love. I show love. Whatever. I just thought that part was like. Man, that's wild.
Right. That's crazy. So, what we doing? We got some bars going on or what?
Man, this is what I've been waiting for.
Right. I think we got some bars going on.
I got some stuff for you, man. I'm not going to look at my phone. I'm just checking to see what we going to do. Yeah. All right, let's go. Okay. Oh, no. Look. Look, I'm from the Rock, man, I roll with that team. Then flash the gold watch just to show we got cream. I'm bumping Pop Smoke while she down on both knees. And then I smirk a little cause she blowing off steam. Look, wicked ones live forever and they call me Uno. Trees leave you on Mars like it came from Bruno. Bitches love a Spanish poppy and I got the Hugo. 100 bars better than any rapper that you know. Damn. What I leave y'all on Front Street? I be going ham for the cheese like lunch meat. You played the block and you stayed there, dusty. 11 years still pushing Knicks, Van Gundy. We dumping, you gon' see these shells. We airing out the Falcon like TB12. Heaven only means that we need hell. That's why the devil only smile when he see me fail. Wolf. Man, this beat is crazy. Look. Listen. Look, I'm from the Rock, man, we don't fear y'all niggas. To be honest, I be lying, man, I dare y'all niggas. You can prove that you about it, move through it and not around it. See a bunch of flags waving like you an offensive lineman. Say that you see what we on, dominance for an eon. No national grid needed to see it. We got the heat on, do it on prime time. I'm showing off like I'm Dion, forever be number one like whatever you niggas pee on. Man, I'm awkward throwing shots at you new niggas. Where your bosses, I'm done talking to you, nigga. A bunch of men, I'm crazy, but acting cool, nigga. I'm in your faces, whatever you want to do, nigga. Waiting for your man to pull up, you getting clapped at. All that fake tough you was doing, you gotta back that. Too late to slow down now, you can't backtrack. Don't think that these clips ain't long, it ain't Snapchat. Facts that, don't act that, just get your paper right. I dog your chick in a short stay, and she can't stay tonight. Got my bitch to fuck your bitch, she leave a beta life. I'm making cake off shake and bake like Talladega Nights, yeah. Hold on. Look. Yeah. Look. Hope this beat don't die. Look. Listen. Oh. Bring me back. I got more. I should have went crazy. I should have just did the whole thing straight. Look. Whoa. And they thought we was dying down. I let you niggas eat, now we back with the phiresoundz. Niggas tried to play me, I damn to try it now. I want everything they owe me, you told me the size of the crown, nigga. 40 on me, now I roast y'all niggas. This 40 off the holster, I toast y'all niggas. You and your man's one, and I get both y'all niggas. And this ain't a boo-boo, I ghost both y'all niggas, you heard? Damn. Let me stop right there, because I'm a bug out. I could give y'all niggas 190 if I wanted to. Yeah. Man, this phiresoundz shit, man. Live mix at 6, phiresoundzradio. You already know what time it is. Uno the Wolf in the building. Follow us. Download the app. Listen to the music. We going crazy. You heard? Bow.